Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Grace Grella Show. I'm Grace Grella, your intuitive host. And guess what? We're really excited that you're here with us tonight because we have a very special returning guest. Many happy returns, I hope, in the near future as well. We have the one and only Jacob Cooper. Jake, whoop, whoop. Hi, honey. Thanks for coming back.
Hello.
And now you are the author of Life After Breath, How a Brush with Fatality Gave Me a Glimpse of Immortality, and a very special foreword by Dr. Raymond Moody. Well, check you out, getting all the big guns in your book. I'm so excited, and actually flattered that you included me in your book. So, wow is all I can say. Wow, it's lovely, but then again, so are you. So I know it's your mission. You decided to accept it to help so many, and I'm sure this is just one step of many that you're taking to accomplish that mission. And Jake, I know I told you before we went on air, but I just have to say it on air, just in case Sabina's daughter's viewing us as well. I had a dream last night of Sabina Miller. And she would love when you came to the show and be in the audience, and she'd kibitz with you, and she was like your bubby, you know, and you would have, conversations, and she loved that you had phone conversations. And last night she came to me in a dream, and it was just to, let's say, mazel tov to you for your book. And so I just thought it was brilliant that you're attracting and that not only Sabina, but also Robert came through, and he wanted to let you know that you're on the right path, and he's going to keep nudging you until you start doing your own readings. Okay, so he's a Virgo, so he's going to be relentless in helping you. You know that, right? So, but I know you feel the love. You feel him around you, right?
Undoubtedly so, yes.
Yeah, and I'm so proud that it was you being at my show when both he and Yvonne Cook, who is your Reiki teacher, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So all these people, it's like you said, it's full circle, and here you are back at my show, and it's like, look at what I can do. And you've got your book, and it's wonderful, and I know you're going to be doing book signings, but you've got so much to offer. And, besides being a licensed social worker, you're also a hypnotherapist. You're also extremely intuitive. You're also gifted at being able to coach people, to be there, sans pom-poms. I don't picture you with the pom-poms, Jake, I just don't. But, but you being that steady Eddie that you are, because you're Taurus, so you ground everybody, and you help them to find their momentum and where they need to go. And that must be so fulfilling for you. Is it?
Absolutely. What I try to do is to try to give back that jolt of life that I had, and many other near-death experiences had when, we had our experience, and just how, looking back on it, how you appreciate life, and when you feel people who feel lifeless, or people who are seeing themselves in ways that just aren't reflective of what's truly there, nothing inspires me more to help people, dig a little bit deeper within themselves and to find, that masterpiece within. And I know you and I speak the same lingo, unquestionably so.
And I'm so excited that even with the pandemic, when people really, really are clamoring for you and your healing energies, that they can still contact you and do virtual connections and sessions. That's correct, right?
Absolutely, yes. Groups and individuals. The biggest honor that I had was working with the Adelphi Breast Cancer Support Group. We did a group early on in the pandemic, and I also worked with Molloy College. They have a program for the aged population early on in the pandemic. And so we did different mindfulness seminars. And I have a Reiki group coming up, with the Molloy program. And so, I think a lot of people obviously feel restricted from not seeing each other face to face. But the beauty, is you could be behind the screen. And I just did an interview today in Sweden, and we had to translate some of the work, before this interview. So it's amazing. I could just shut off the webcam and go to bed a couple minutes later, not have to take a plane or, book a hotel. It's a lot more liberating.
Okay, that makes me want to say oofta. Okay,
Yeah.
The Scandinavian countries are big on ooftas. But that's brilliant. So you're international, like James Bond, 007. But we're going to give you a perfect 10, Jake. And so people can find you on Facebook, right?
Yes. Facebook at Jacob Cooper LCSW, and Instagram as well too. I try every single day to sit in prayer and meditation and to ask, what do people need to hear today? What is the flavor of the day? What is the message of the day? And, you get downloads. I get downloads, and I always try to send something inspiring, because I learned, when I was suffocating, that the breath doesn't just come from the body. The breath is who we are. We are eternal breath. And, my goal is to just try to give back inspiration and a breath to people, when they're feeling a little bit out of sorts. And, that just comes through me, doesn't come from me.
Okay, Jake, I want to just, circle back for people who haven't had a chance yet to purchase your book, but they can on Amazon, because I did on Amazon. If you go to Amazon and just type in Life After Breath, boom, Jake's book comes up, and they deliver it to your front door. How fabulous is that? Like they did for my copy. And you'll read and understand that his near-death experience as a child was that he was like suffocated, and that's what he meant when he just mentioned that. So in order to find out his total history, you got to buy the book, Life After Breath, and it's a really great investment. And Jake, I just have to hope that we can give Tommy, who's on the line, some really good energy tonight as well. Tommy, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Of course you are. Hi, Tommy.
What's up, Grace?
Tommy the Tune, how are you?
All righty.
Okay. How can we help you tonight, Tommy?
Well, I want to talk to Jacob about having a reading with him, doing life regression.
Right. Jake, I had recommended you to Tommy and for hypnotherapy so that you could do a past life regression with him, because I know that's one of your specialties, right?
Yes, absolutely. I'm seeing clients over Zoom, so you could feel free to go on my website, email me, give me a call. My number's there. We'd love to help you in any way that we can, Tommy. Thank you for the outreach and gifting yourself, this gift of past life regression.
Yeah, I've had it done before, but I want to go more in depth into it.
And Tommy, you're in good hands with Jake. Forget Allstate. You're in good hands with Jake. Okay?
Okay.
And he'll take good care of you, so definitely contact him.
I definitely will.
And it'll be wonderful. Don't be surprised if you see me in some of those past lives, Tommy.
Oh, listen. I wouldn't be a bit surprised.
Okay, because we're connected.
You got that right.
All right. Have a good night. Thanks for calling in.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, so as you can see, I've been singing your praises a little bit here, Jake, and telling
Thank you.
people and friends and clients, and you're the man with the plan. And it's all about helping others to help themselves. And that with healing energy, you were trained by one of God's most special earth angels, Yvonne Cook. Whoop, whoop, shout out to Yvonne. She is the bomb, OMG. And happy belated birthday. I know she's a Pisces. And so it's all about that energy and carrying it forward. And I know that's exactly what you're doing. And so get ready. I'm predicting you're going to be a very busy man, Jake Cooper.
Oh, no.
But it's a good thing. Oh, and also, I was so excited to find out You had mentioned that once a month on a Monday, you do live Facebooks with, is it an interaction situation? What do you do with your live?
Yes. So people are able to comment any particular question they have on the Facebook Live video, and any questions or thoughts. The reason why I tried to do this was I was seeing a couple of clients, and they kept on telling me how isolated they were, and they were looking for a community, during this time. And I figured, what better way, to reach people, on a monthly basis with a different topic, at hand. And this way people could bring their questions, and so there's a lot that we do within that. People bring their comments, their questions, and, I try to build community. Ultimately, I think when you have something that bothers you, you could sit with it, or you could use that momentum for greater good. And that's what I try to do within this pain to purpose, they say, right?
Exactly. That's a brilliant thought. And hopefully we have some more brilliant thoughts for our caller, Diane. Diane, are you there?
Hi.
Hello, Diane.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. And you?
We're doing good. We're in Florida. How are you?
You're in Florida. Are you loving it in Florida in the warm weather?
It's nice. It's nice not to be shoveling snow. Andy's here too.
Who's with you, hon?
My husband, Andy.
Oh, good. Andy's with you. Awesome. Well, of course he's with you. I can't picture you without him, so that's a good thing. So how can we help you tonight, Diane?
Well, my husband can't find a watch that was given to him. It's an expensive watch, and we moved, and we can't find it. He knows he saw it here, but he can't find it. Driving him crazy.
Okay, so this is one for St. Anthony. St. Anthony, please come around. Something's lost that can't be found. Every time I say this and ask St. Anthony to help, boom, within 3 days, it arrives. It just appears. And, and he's going to say, I looked there a couple of times. Why didn't see it? Okay? But I do feel it has something to do with it's in a briefcase, or like a case, or a backpack.
Well, it is in a case. It's in its case. That's one part. It is in its case.
It is in its case. All right, a watch in its own case. All right.
Yes.
Is it like a navy blue velvet?
The case is like it's like a bluish gray. Yeah.
Okay. And I feel that look in the on the top shelf in the closet, like in the way back.
Okay. We'll do it again.
Yeah. Well, as I said, sometimes that's how spirit gets our attention. Things get rearranged, and then you say, wait a minute, I just looked and it wasn't there, and then all of a sudden you go back again and it is there.
Okay.
So I just really feel sometimes that's way of Spirit's way of letting you know, kind of to rebuild your faith, to let you know that they really are around and helping you out. But St. Anthony is really a great guy. Tony Sonaboni, he never lets me down. Tony is so good. So I guarantee you within 3 days you'll have the watch. Is this a Rolex?
It's a Movado.
Okay. Looks like a Rolex to me.
It's well, I don't know. I guess I don't know what I guess.
All right. Well, they're both expensive, beautiful watches, and he'll find his. So, God bless. I know you're a practical Capricorn, and you have to have everything lined up and organized. So, I think within the next 3 days it will be recovered. Okay.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Okay, good. Thanks for calling.
All right. Thank you.
Take care, Diane. Bye bye.
All right. Bye bye, hon.
Bye bye. So, Jake, the lost and found, and sometimes that applies to souls and not just watches. And isn't it metaphorical almost? Does anybody really know what time it is? Okay? And I think that's another message that Spirit's kind of sending Andy and Diane's way is, do you really know what time it is? Do you really care? Okay? And so, sometimes when we, relocate, especially down to Florida, I call it the land of the lost where time is concerned. I lived there for a number of years, and after a fast-paced existence in New York, when you go down south, it's, oh yeah, y'all, we'll get to it maybe next week, and then, we're all frustrated and wound up and uptight, and they're just chill and relaxed and taking it easy. So I really think there's a metaphysical energy here connected to that watch as well, about keeping time with doing the things that you really love and relaxing. So I'm just going to throw that in, Diane, because I know you're still watching. So that's a brilliant thing. But now, Jake, my question to you, when you find that you're working with people doing, say that you're going to be working with Tommy in the near future, doing this regression, do you find that there's always a parallel between this lifetime and past lifetimes?
It's interesting because at times, I just recently, for instance, had a client in this, this past week, who it was so clear what was happening to her, but it was just so distinct of a different lifetime, that at times it's just almost as if she wasn't sure, is this, an age regression, not a past life regression? But in the way, it's different cultures, different time frames, but that same energy. So it almost feels like it's this lifetime. It's so close on the surface. And, as we know, there is no time, it doesn't exist. But in this reality, it is of the essence, everyone has the bodily expiration date. I like what what's his name does from Public Enemy, Flavor Flav, where he has like a clock around his neck, and his saying was time is of the essence. So if more people did that, we would have a lot less watches lost, right?
No, that's for sure, Jake. That's for sure. Now, also another question for you. I know that, and you know that we can give help and healing energy. People don't have to be physically with us, which is great, especially considering the conditions with the pandemic. But hopefully we can give great energy to our caller, Mary. Mary, are you there?
I'm here. How are you?
Hi, Mary. How can we help you tonight?
I wanted to find out. My sister passed a few years ago, and I had a dream about her last night. And I just wanted to know, I usually don't feel her or sense her around, and I just want to know if she's been around, other than the dream that I had last night.
Okay, and who's Elizabeth connected to your sister, Mary?
Oh my God, my sister's son's little girl. She's going to be 3 on Sunday.
Bingo. She said she's going to be at Elizabeth's party, so now I understand. So this would have been her granddaughter?
Yes, she never met her.
Oh, yes, she has, but in spirit. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So this is her way of telling you she knows what's going on. She sees Elizabeth. She's going to be at the birthday party on Sunday.
Aww.
All right. And she says, you two were thick as thieves. She shows me Laverne and Shirley, Hassenpfeffer Incorporated. She says, you two were always thick as thieves, she says.
Okay, yeah.
And she said that there's something to do. She used to tease you a lot, she says.
She what?
Tease you.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. And she said she did it out of love. It wasn't like an absence of malice.
Okay.
So she says, but she realizes that you're very sensitive, Mary.
Yes.
And that sometimes you didn't take it good-naturedly, that you thought she was purposefully trying to hurt your feelings. Is this correct?
Yes, you're right.
Yeah. So she's putting it all out there, honey, on the internet, that she's apologizing to you, that when she did tease you like that, she didn't mean to have it to be cruel. And she said, you know the answer anyway. She was always jealous because Mom loved you best. And she starts laughing.
Wow. Oh, my God. You hit the nail on the head. Wow.
Well, that's why I do what I do, honey.
Wow. Whoa. That just put like tears to the eyes when you said that one. Wow.
Yeah. Well, because truth is truth and it reverberates to the soul. And when you hear truth, you get those chills, or the hair stands up on the back of your neck, or, you just get those validations from spirit. And that's what's so important. And so you're to know from her that she loves you. She's apologizing for all the teasing, but she says she'll see you at Elizabeth's birthday party on Sunday.
Okay. Okay. All right. Is my dad with her?
Was your dad Italian?
No.
Okay, why is she showing me tomato sauce in a pot on a stove?
My dad's
Connected to your
Irish.
father?
No, Dad was Irish.
No, she's showing me, but Irish people can make spaghetti sauce.
No, I know they can, but they never did. My father wouldn't eat it.
Okay, there's something to do with, I see, she keeps showing it to me in connection with your father. In other words, stir in the pot, but it's filled with tomato sauce. And let me know on Sunday at Elizabeth's birthday party. Email me, because I really want to know this answer.
Okay.
This is what she's showing me. It's going to be on the stove. So maybe for the birthday party, she's going to serve macaroni, or there's going to be red sauce or whatever. But that's what I'm seeing.
Okay.
And maybe this is why your father's coming through like, oh, it should be corned beef and cabbage and not macaroni.
Oh, yeah, that's him all the time.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's a reason that she's showing me this. So please let me know.
Oh, definitely will. Definitely will.
Okay.
Thank you.
But please know that all our loved ones are always with us all the time.
Can I ask you one quick thing?
Sure.
At night when I go to sleep, and I've done it for years already, I can close my eyes, and they always see how you see the white light or whatever. But there's times I close my eyes, and I can literally see her face right there. What is that?
That's a visitation.
Oh.
So when our loved ones are trying to get a message to us, a visitation is when we either have a dream or we can close our eyes and we see them, their face or whatever. That's their way of coming through to us to let us know that not to worry. They're with us. And especially, your sister says, because you've been so stressed out lately.
Yeah.
So she says she's trying to help calm your nerves.
Okay.
And so she's not trying to startle you or anything like that. She's trying to give you love and warmth and stability. Now, who's got the 4 kids?
4 kids?
Yeah. 4 children or 4 grandchildren?
My mother. She's got my 3 and my sister's 1.
Okay. And your mom? Who was connected to your mother? Eileen or Irene?
Eileen?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she had a friend Ellen and a friend Eileen.
All right, Eileen. So it's our friend Eileen. Something to do with, to prove to you that this is on point, and I'm not making it up.
Okay.
Other than the fact that I couldn't have Googled this as I'm sitting here talking to you. Okay. This person is either going to outreach, or you're going to hear from this person or about this person on Elizabeth's birthday party this Sunday.
It might not be that. Now, is this person passed or alive or?
Eileen?
Yeah.
No, she's still here.
She's still here. Okay, that's her girlfriend's daughter.
Okay. So, all right. So you report back to me, because I know they're so awesome up there, and they're always on point, and they do this just to show off, because there's no way I could have researched this information.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So
Thank
lots
you.
of love, honey, and I'll be looking forward to that email from you.
Thank you.
Okay. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Jake, see how much fun you're going to have when you start doing readings?
It's incredible healing that just happened, and on both callers, and doing this decades, and just countless healings that happen. It just changes lives. It really does. Well, it doesn't change the events, but it changes the fact that people are able to have their own connections and remember that love never ends. It's always connected to all of us.
And what's wonderful is that you have the ability to shift perspectives, to help people to heal themselves and get into that vibratory level they need to be into to heal themselves. And I know for you, it's very poignant because, wow, you got a really great mentor on the other side in Robert, who's made it his mission to make sure that you're going to be carrying on his work. So, it's going to be fabulous to watch that unfold in you. But right now, just with your practice of healing and hypnotherapy and counseling and lecturing, and now you're becoming an author, and I know there are 4 more to follow. This is just your first. This is something that will bring you joy as well, because it truly is in the giving that we receive. And you are such a giver, Jake.
Oh, absolutely.
And I know as you give and help and heal others, it builds you up and makes you feel good too, right? Absolutely.
Absolutely. It's mutual. I think part of it is, we're all connected. And, when you're helping someone, you're helping that person too, but you're helping a part of yourself too. That part of you years ago that was in that same position. And I do very much view this earth as a school, but a school also to be a guide, learning how to be a cheerleader for other people and how to see people's potential and how to look up at people and not down. And I know you guys did that for myself, where you saw yourself at a bit of a judgment period, but you were able to see a couple steps down the road. And I hope to give that to someone too.
And hold that thought, Jake, because when we get together, time warps. Everybody watching live, don't go away. We're going to come right back. And if you need Jake, hey, Life After Breath, you can find him on Facebook. Go to his Facebook page at Jacob Cooper, licensed social worker. He's the only one on Facebook with those credentials. And you'll find him and all his contact info. So until next time, stay in the positive zone. That's what we're here for, to get you to do. Feel the love, feel the energy. Thank you, Jake.
Thank you.
Don't go.